Assalamualaikum and good evening, Mr. Jasli. Thank you for taking the time to participate in this interview. The purpose of this interview is to gather information and insight regarding curriculum in Malaysia. Your experiences, opinion, and perspective are highly valuable and will contribute to our understanding of this topic. All information shared will be used for academic purpose only. If you are ready, can we begin the interview now? And can you please introduce yourself? Which school are you currently teaching at? What subject do you teach and how long have you been teaching?
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank all of you for choosing me. So, a little bit introduction about myself. My name is Jasli bin Jamil, and I am currently teaching in SK Sekolah Kebangsaan Tunku Kursyah, one of the schools in Kuala Pilah. So my teaching experience, I have been a teacher for 8 years, and I have served in three different schools. The first school was in SK Masai in Pasir Gudang. The second one is SK Segamat Kecil in Segamat, and now I am in the third school, which is SK Tunku Kursyah, and still currently serve in that school, in this school.
Yeah, we may
Hello.
start with our question, which is about technology and digital learning. First of all, I want to ask Mr. Jasli about what do you understand about technology and digital learning in 21st century education?
Okay, so my understanding in the 21st century digital learning. So I am the product of the traditional teaching previously. So when I was in school around 2001 to 2011, we don't know about 21st century education, and I think it was alien to us. So nowadays, 21st century education is the core environment in the school, and nowadays the education system has shifted from being just an add-on features in 21st century learning to the core environment in the school. And then the students, they were passive consumers back in the days when I was in school, and now I can say that the students are active creator, and they are learning in that environment on a daily basis. So previously we know about computer, and we just went to the computer lab, for example, once in a week. But nowadays technologies are integrated in the classroom. So to understand the 21st century digital learning, I think that we can see it clearly in the core environment in the classroom.
Okay, hello. So today, Mr. Jasli. So as we know, artificial intelligence like ChatGPT, Gemini, or DeepSeek has been used for many purposes, especially in education. So, based on your opinion, so can you explain about AI, artificial intelligence, and its role in education?
Okay, so I'm not sure that I can like explain it explicitly to you, but in my opinion, as a teacher who are exposed to the artificial intelligence, I can share some of my views lah. Okay, for example, I know that artificial intelligence or AI is a machine system that stimulate human intelligence to optimize learning, at least in the classroom. They have to do the job, which is to optimize learning, but we cannot say that AI is a must in the classroom. No, because most of the time we are using our experience, we still use our textbook in order to deliver our class lah.
Okay, so can you also give example of using AI in education in Malaysia?
Okay, the usage of AI in education in Malaysia.
Mhm.
I think the most famous one is Delima. You
Oh,
guys know Delima,
right.
right? So the LIMA
Yeah.
is the integration lah. Okay, the national portal that use AI components and recommend personalized learning resources. So in my school, the LIMA is used very widely, and all of the students must log in their system at least once in a week. So they have the Google Classroom in that. So they will use the LIMA email and log in into their Google Classroom, and they will be given tasks to finish. So one of the most famous is using Google Classroom, and also last week I saw some of the teachers they use Canva. So if you know that the students who have the Lima email, the Lima email, they
Yeah.
will have access to Canva Premium. So some teachers, especially Pendidikan Seni teachers, and also some of the subjects for example, like Pendidikan Islam and English, they will use that platform, for example, Canva, to give tasks to the students, and the students will finish the task in Canva. So they are using the Google Classroom and embed the Canva in that system, and students will do their work there.
All right. Can I ask one more question? Is from my own opinion. So, do you think that actually artificial intelligence can like disturb learning, the real learning outcome for a student?
Disturb learning outcome. As I mentioned earlier, I think that we use AI to optimize learning. So as a teacher, we cannot measure our our learning in the classroom only by whether the students can use AI. So in our learning objective, our main learning objective should be about the things that we have in the curriculum standard. So we have the curriculum standard. So based on the curriculum standards, we know that our objective is based on that. So most of the elements in the curriculum standard does not have AI for now, but they always have this element of AI in teaching. So I don't think that AI can disrupt the learning outcome. But if you want to measure that students based on I don't think that it is necessary, because we can use a lot of different kind of pentaksiran to examine whether the students can achieve our objective in the classroom.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Now I pass it the next issue to Didi Patricia.
Good evening, Mr. Jasli. My name is Dini Batusha, and today I would like to ask Mr. Jasli some question that related to cultural and linguistic, because I think Mr. Jasli school might have students with different culture. So the first question is, in your opinion, what are the main challenges of cultural and linguistic diversity in Malaysia school?
Okay, actually, I don't really have students with different backgrounds, but I do have experience in teaching students from different races. Like I taught Indian, Chinese, and Orang Asli students in the classroom before this. But for now, I only have the Malay and Indian in my school. So I can share my experience based on that. So main challenges in Malaysian schools. Firstly, I think the Malaysians unique education system, whereby we still have vernacular schools. So actually vernacular school is good, but then in terms of education in general in Malaysia, I think it is a big challenge for us. And then one of the main challenges is the language barrier in primary and secondary school, based on the split system that we have, the vernacular. And then cultural polarization, I think, because we have students from different backgrounds. And some students, for example, if you are teaching English, some students they learn English based on their mother tongue. So they have the Tanglish, they have the Chinese English, they have the Manglish. So it it is not really a big challenge for me, but it is still a challenge because students will understand the basic English, but then there are some students who, might understand English better in their mother tongue dialect. And then talking about dialects, for example, we have different kind of dialects in Malaysia. And then, for example, if when I was teaching in rural schools, the students use English not as a second language but their third language. So it is a big challenge for me. Students in rural areas, English is their third language, so it's really hard for English to penetrate in their daily conversations. And most of the time, they don't even use Bahasa Melayu, so their first choice is their mother tongue, and English will come in third. So those are challenges I can say, like main challenges in Malaysian school based on language. I think that is one of the thing that we can improve in future.
Terima kasih.
Terima
Okay,
kasih.
dah.
Ya.
Alright, thank you.
Terima kasih.
Bye.
Semoga dipanjangkan umur dan murah rezeki.